Over 3/4 of the world's poor live in rural areas. Most depend on agriculture to earn a living. However, rural employment opportunities are often informal, poorly paid, and even hazardous.
The challenges are a continuous global unemployment crisis, paired with severe underemployment in the rural world and a growing youth population that has lack of opportunities.
Promoting more and better jobs in the rural areas is an urgent need. Poor people need better jobs to be able to access food.
It's not only looking into the quantitative aspects, employment creation, enterprise development, but also qualitative aspects, so standards and rights at work, social protection, social dialogue.
Occupational safety and health, for instance, is a major priority, but also the need to reduce gender and age inequalities in the rural areas, the need to eliminate child labor in agriculture, for instance, and forced labor also, which unfortunately is still very present in the agricultural sector.
We need to make sure that those investments are not only going into improved agricultural productivity through technology development and adaptation, but we also need to invest into the people who actually bring about, through their abilities, the change in the rural space that we want to see.
Investments that are employment enhancing, investments that are not harming the working conditions in the rural areas and at the same time are improving the job prospects for the rural people.
Young people 15 to 24, an age of possibility, a time to prepare for the future. Most of the world's 1.2 billion youth live in developing countries, 500 million in rural areas. But their numbers are growing fastest in some of the poorest places, and the obstacles they face are daunting. Poverty and inequality, lack of skills and training, limited access to land, finance, and technology.
The challenge that we youths in this area face is financial aspect.
What can be done to help these young people seize the opportunities of the digital revolution now spreading across the developing world and avert the impacts of climate change? How can governments and policymakers harness the potential of this growing population while meeting the aspirations and demands of young people themselves?
If we do not take any special initiatives, we'll have to continue facing those forced economic migrations and the risk of increased inequalities and the fragility that comes with all of that.
Productive, connected, and in charge of their own futures.
You have all these young people, they're capable, they're able to contribute, they can be productive. What can we do to actually ensure that they're included in the process of rural transformation? A broad, strong rural development policy combined with a clear policy of including young people is the best way to go to address the issues of young people.
Failing to invest in young people will be failing them, their families, and their communities. Will also compromise our capacity to reach the very challenging development objectives we have set for ourselves.